Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKid1313 and welcome to episode 28 of my Let's Play series. And yeah, I have some fun stuff planned for today, I think so. But before we get started, while I'm just going around managing some stuff, I want to ask you guys a question. It's a pretty important question. I'd like you guys to tell me what you would think about me doing 20 like not 20, but what you would think about me doing 15-minute episodes but having 2 Let's Play episodes a day. I am very interested to see what you guys would think about that, because I don't know what you guys think, but a 30-minute episode, that's a pretty good amount of time, and is definitely not something that everyone has to do. So I'm just wondering what you guys would think. Think it would be a possibility. Do these work? And get your energy drink. Oh, make some mead. Sugarcane's working? I don't think they are. I don't believe they are. Alright, so let's do something else. But yeah, I just want to know what you guys think about that. I'm not 100% sure if that's what I would do, but I guess it really just depends on your guys' response. So again, that would just be, I didn't want to do that. It would just be, 2 episodes a day, but each episode would be about half as long. So it's still, the same amount of stuff, just kind of better time frame, Alright, there we go. Finally got it. And how do I have more apples? Right. Okay. Yeah, I ran out of food. It's pretty funny. I ran out of food and I was trying to, get together like some wheat and using some bone meal. Then I come over here and I'm like, oh yeah, I have like an endless supply of apples. I'll just use those. So, yeah, pretty fun. And how do I have 6 in there? Never mind, I don't care. I don't even want to know. Still have to fix that. Go down! Okay, there. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see. So today, I want to do something with Industrial Craft 2. Something pertaining to producing some better armor for myself. Oh, I know why. I am such a noob. It's not even funny. And it's really just not. So now let's go ahead and test it to see if sugarcanes work. By taking these out, putting those in, and connecting this. You can notice that I added another set of combustion engines. They're working well. Keeping a good 5 capsules supplied at a time. Working perfectly. And then yeah, so this, wow, that's producing stuff like crazy. And I'm going to need to hook up a logistics pipe system to that, won't I? I'll tell you what. And that's not moving quick enough, is it? Yeah, see, that's the problem that I was having, which is why this was, not really running and I had it disconnected. So I was trying to get this thing to catch up with it, and it just doesn't feel like it. Now, what is behind there? I think I'm going to want another still. Yeah, I'm going to want another still. So I'm going to make another still. I'm also going to hook up a logistics supplying system to supply this thing with sugarcane. So I shall be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back here and I just figured I would show you what I'm going to do to kind of fix this problem. I'm going to hook up a pipe right here, and then right here. However, in that machine right there, I'm going to give it an advanced insertion pipe. I think, yeah. Or, let's go ahead and use one of these. Discharge. distribution. Okay, there we go. Distribution pipe is 2 iron ingots and a piece of redstone. Let's go ahead and get that. Why is redstone in there? And let's go ahead and get some glass. And craft it up. There we go, and there we go. Distribution pipe. Now I want this to be hooked up right here. And when you right click on it with something other than a pipe, you'll go ahead and open up this interface. You can adjust these numbers to control the flow of items, okay? So you can see that, you know, trying to set everything to 0 does not work. It's smarter than that. But we want no items to go down this cyan path. So we're going to say 0. We're also going to set everything else to 0 except for blue and yellow. So what this will happen is an item going into this pipe, one will go into yellow, and then the next one will go into blue. And then the next one will go into yellow, and then the next one will go into blue. So it allows us to, you know, just organize some stuff. Only thing left to do is connect that to power. And that's going to start producing some biofuel cans as well. I already hooked up a little system to get everything out down there. See, I use an iron transport pipe just to you know, control the flow. Now items going through here will be able to go this way, however they won't be able to go up into the machine, they'll just bounce back and go the other way. So not too worried about that one. Only thing left to do now is try not to sneeze. I have to sneeze, and hold on. Bless me. I had to sneeze, and I didn't want to sneeze into the mic because it's not professional. We are a professional channel. Yeah, hopefully you all got that joke. So now the only thing left, like I said, to hook up that logistics system, and I will do that off camera. Alrighty, so I'm just finishing connecting these things right here. However, right here we now have an intersection, which means we need basic logistics pipe. That way everything knows where to go. I don't know why that's not communicating, but it should still be fine. Alrighty, so let's go back in here, find our way through here, and we'll see that we have a supplier pipe right here. We're just gonna say keep it supplied with what do you guys think? Good half a stack. Excuse me, whoa. Sorry, sorta, you know. Let's say keep it supplied with a good half a stack of sugarcane. Say partial request yes, and we should see some sugarcane going places eventually. Oh yeah, I turned this off. I need to turn it back on. There we go. Put that there. It'll look nice. There we go. Everything should be back up and running. And let's go ahead and watch these things to make sure that everything works the way that we were expecting it to. One goes to the blue because blue is first in this order. So one goes to blue, one goes to yellow. One will go to blue, one will go to yellow. And of course I can make it go 2 to blue and then 1 to yellow, or, you know, however I may want it, but I think 1 and 1 is just fine for this purpose. So this is going to be, you know, supplied with sugarcane. Hopefully it's enough. This is moving very, very quickly. They need to, oh, here is a good idea. If you guys can do this for me, that would be great. They need to make a pipe that allows for the restriction of certain amount of Mega or Minecraft joules. So for example, this machine is getting way more energy than it needs. So we can say, hey, restrict this guy to 2. Alright, and that means that the rest of the energy flowing through the pipes will go into these 2 machines. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, and I have no tin cans in here, so let's go ahead and get more of those. Just get, I don't know, good bit. Tin cans aren't really expensive. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Go ahead and put that thing back. and put our tin cans in these 3 machines. Got some right there. Oh yeah, and I should also say keep it supplied with some cans, even though I'm not sure if they will go in the right place. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if the cans will automatically go in here. We could try it. Say, hey, keep it supplied with 16 cans? 32? There we go. 32 cans. Partial request yes, as always. So let's go ahead and take these cans out. Or take, I don't know, yeah, that many. And let's go ahead and put these into our forestry, or that thing right there. Let's see if this works. They should be pulled out and put along our system. There they go. And they should land in our machine. Hey, look! Oh, that is so awesome. Now I should set up a similar system for these. However, it's going to be a little bit difficult because I'll probably have to sneak in behind them. Because we don't really have... the pipes are already under there, so yeah. Alrighty, so let's yeah, let's go ahead and get started for what we are going to do this episode. Let me go ahead real quick, check the time, and sleep through the night, and I shall be right back. Alrighty, already 11 minutes in, but I think that should allow us enough time. So what I want to do, these things are producing scrap for me if you remember correctly, right? Alright. So there we go. Doing all that fun stuff. Put some dirt in this one. And yeah, so that's producing scrap. Let's go ahead and make a machine to assist us in using that scrap. Let's go ahead and hook up a mass fabricator. Now the mass fabricator, I think the way that I'm going to have it work, let's go ahead and find my portable hole. Should be somewhere around here, or possibly it's repairing. Or it was being repaired. Yep, got that. Got my sword. I was wondering where my sword went. Got my little bell. I expanded my crystal farm a lot. Yeah. Lots and lots of crystals. Should be fun. I used almost my whole crystal supply in order to make that. I just made as many ores as I can. You can see I'm down to that many crystals, and I used to have like over a stack of each. However, it's worth it. So let's go ahead and use my portable hole here. Newly repaired, fresh, clean, awesome. Hop down here. And yeah, here's our MFSU. We want a few things to happen. Our mass fabricator, what is it here? Our mass fabricator, it's able to use high voltage energy. At least I believe it is, and I may want to go check before I do anything serious. What is this? Electrolyzer. And I don't think it matters if cables are attached to it. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be using a mass fabricator to produce some mass. Maybe asking, what is this mass that you're going to be producing? Well, it's going to be not apples, but UU matter. UU matter can be used to craft almost any raw material in the game. I don't believe that I can look up the stuff, but yeah, I can't look up all the recipes, but it's used to produce anything, like just basically placing this stuff in a crafting table, and you know, a few different arrangements can get you different items like cactus and cobblestone and all that crazy fun stuff. But yeah, the main thing is that it's used to produce some components of this awesome armor that comes with Industrial Craft 2, being the quantum suit. Quantum suit, you can see that it requires a lot of stuff, and I think I'm going to start out with some nanosuit things first, okay? Just that we have, you know, them ready. But I'll go ahead and do that a little later. For now, let's go ahead and look up this mass fabricator. Alright, so it should be over here. And mass fabricator requires 2 advanced machine blocks, a lapotron crystal, 2 advanced circuits, some glowstone. So let's go ahead and get these advanced machine blocks out of the way. If you remember, we need some advanced alloys and carbon plating. We're going to need 4 advanced alloys and 4 carbon plating. So that should equal about that stuff. No. Actually, yeah, I will need that. Going to need 3, 6, 2 of those, and then I'm going to need another 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be good. And then I'm going to need some refined iron. However, I'm going to need more. Let's go ahead and get that. And let's leave 1 piece of refined iron in there. Ooh, and then I'm going to need, oh no, let's just macerate a whole stack of coal. Alright, so that should be good. Now I'm going to temporarily disable all this stuff. That way it's not necessarily extracted. And let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and see, this is our macerator. Let's go ahead and throw half a stack in there. Throw half a stack in there. In our induction furnace, in which case I'm still missing a lever. Let's go ahead and throw that stuff in there. Put another lever on here, just so it all looks nice. Cycler's doing fine. And yes, the item should not be getting extracted. In the meantime, let's go ahead and craft up what we're going to need for those advanced alloys by getting this stuff. There you go, bronze. I believe it goes in the middle. Tin goes on the bottom. And I need refined iron. There we go, craft up. And 2, 2, and 2. 2, 2, and 4. And then 2, 2, 2. Gets us 4 mixed metal ingots. Put those in our compressor, and they shall be compressed. These things right here should be all done. And they are. We're then going to craft up, let's just do all of it. Why not? It's going to craft up 4 more raw carbon meshes than we really need, but can always use more raw carbon meshes. Alright, so we got that stuff going. Once we have 4, we're going to get it out. And let's go ahead and craft up our 2 machine blocks. I should teach some of this to my automatic crafting system, but you know, in due time. Let's go over, get some diamonds and some redstone to get that laptron crystal / energy crystal. We're going to need 8 of you, 1 of you, some of that stuff, and that gets us an energy crystal. We can then find where we have some lappies. We need 6 of you, and we also need a bunch more. We're also going to need some redstone, some glowstone, and in our industrial craft chest we're going to have some of that stuff. Oh no, we don't quite have enough copper cabling. Let's go ahead and get more. I'm going to need that eventually too. Can also drop off these pipes. Okay, let's go ahead and get more rubber. Now I don't have any sticky resin, but I do have a whole bunch of this this stuff right here, the rubber wood. And when you put that into an extractor, it gets you 1 piece of rubber, which it'll have to do for now. There's not many other uses for this, so, you know. So I'm going to wait for that. Once I have a good bit, I'm going to have to get more rubber. Or not more rubber, but more copper. Okay. And more copper. And that stuff. With that, 8 pieces left, and we're going to need a few more. So we need a lot of electronic circuits. There we go. 12 of those, we can only get 8, alright. And now let's go ahead and get... And yeah, I don't have enough for 4, so let's just get 3. And redstone. These are upgraded with... Where are they? Need to upgrade 2 of these with lapis, glowstone, and redstone. Of course, I'm going to need 2 recipes of that. 2 and 2. Getting us 2 advanced circuits. We're then going to need some more copper cabling insulated. So we could go over here, get that stuff. Perfect. And do that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the rest of this. Nice. Let's go ahead and craft up one more with some refined iron. So much crafting. There's a lot of stuff to this machine, but it'll be well worth it. Now I have to take this energy crystal, 2 electronic circuits, and lapis, getting us the lapitron crystal. Now with this, that, and that, we get our mass fabricator. Now real quick, let me go ahead and just make sure that this thing can use high voltage electricity, because if not, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, so I'll be right back. Wow, this thing is more complicated than I thought. It is one of 2 machines that can accept high voltage energy, from a MFSU. So it's very special, very advanced piece of technology. And yeah, I'm not really worried about it connecting to that. Even though I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, see, it doesn't connect. So you have to be kind of careful with this machine. You may be asking why? Because if you give it anything higher than high voltage, so let's say that you hook this directly up to a nuclear reactor, the explosion that it produces, you've seen a machine explode, right? When you hook it up to too high input, and that's just, very small, destroys like 2 blocks or so and destroys the machine. This has about the force of a nuke. So basically, my house would be here no more. So, just a word of warning. Now I don't believe that this should matter, it connecting to that machine. Guess we'll find out. And before I connect this, I need a stick, or at least a lever. Damn it. Let's get up here. Just steal one of these levers. Alright, because this thing will constantly drain power out of any power source that it's connected to, and it won't stop unless a redstone signal is applied to it. So that's what I'm going to do right here. Alright, so it should be off, meaning that when we connect it to a power source, oof, cool, no explosions. Alright, so it is powered, however it's not doing anything, because, we're applying that redstone signal, like I just said. And this thing will use scrap. It can work without scrap, however it is extremely, extremely, extremely inefficient. Let's go ahead and look at it. Does it give us any? No, it doesn't give us any stats on how many EU it takes to make one. However, for it to operate at maximum efficiency, it will take a total of 34 scrap to produce 1 matter, I believe it is. So let's go ahead and figure that out by getting whatever type of scrap that we have. We have 48. Let's go ahead and put 34 in there. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go ahead and put 34 in there and see what kind of crazy stuff this will get us. Scrap goes in the bottom, I want to say. And now turning this on will produce, so you can see the progress. Alrighty. And right before it hits 100%, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we had 48, and it used about, 34. Alright, it probably already used one, so, it's completely correct. So 34 pieces of scrap will give you 1 UU matter. Now, off the top of my head, I believe that you need 56 pieces of UU matter in order to get the first piece of armor and the first piece of, quantum suit. So let's go ahead and just run our calculator. Figure out, I don't believe you guys can see this, but what did I say? It takes 56 pieces of UU matter, and it takes 34 pieces of scrap each. That's 1,904 pieces of scrap. And let's go ahead and divide that by 64 to get about how many stacks. So it's about 29 stacks, almost 30 stacks of scrap in order to produce enough. So we're a little far away. We're a little far away, guys, from producing anything useful out of this. However, we have it set up, and we also have our automatic scrap production set up as well. So the only thing that we need now is kind of a constant source for our scrap. We need like a constant source to be recycled into scrap. So let's go ahead and check out how much time of the video we have left. Oh yeah, see right here? Remember how it used to be a cave? I covered it up. Covered the whole thing up. All of it. All of it. Yeah, it took so much dirt. Do you remember how much dirt I had in this chest? Hold on. Let's go over here. Remember how much dirt I had in this chest? Yeah, I used all of that. It was crazy. It took so long too. But let me go ahead and check the time of the video, and then we shall be right back. I said that a lot in this video, haven't I? Look at that, 26 minutes left. We're still doing alright. Let's go ahead and craft one of the things that we're going to use to, what's the word? To get a good supply of burnable objects like cobble, dirt, and sand. Let's go ahead and get our requesting thingy out here. I'm going to recharge my backpack, aren't I? And let's go ahead, go to crafting, and we're going to need 3 iron gears, 2 gold gears, and I want to say 2 diamond gears. 2 diamond gears, yeah. We're also going to need 2 sticks, 3 diamonds, and yeah, we'll see what else. But there we go, we got our 3 diamonds. We're making a diamond pickaxe, and wow, I didn't know that had such a high EMC value. And with this diamond pickaxe, the 2 diamond gears, 2 gold gears, piece of redstone I want to say, and a diamond pickaxe, we will get the Quarry. Quarry is an amazing device. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's probably one of my favorite. But it does some pretty cool things. Let me go ahead and find some sticks. Don't have any sticks. There we go. We're going to make some redstone torches, and we're going to use 3 of them to craft up what are known as landmarks. This is how we're going to mark our land. Simple, right? And then we're also going to use that. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away, like that, and that. Oops, I'll fix that later. That, and those 2. There we go. Now let's go out, fly around, and find a good spot. Sleep. We're just going to put it down right now. We're not necessarily going to power it in this episode. We are just going to place it down. And I have a good idea. I want to take out a good part of this mountain. I want to pretty much mine out the whole mountain. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and get this built out here. Right to there. Let's go ahead and place our landmark as well as our redstone torch. You will notice that beams, blue beams, are projected 64 blocks in each direction. 64 blocks is about the limit for what I'm going to build here, and I think I'm going to take it to the limit. Let's go Let's make the limit right here, okay? Alright, there we go. Got that place. Now let's go over here. Use some cobblestone and some dirt to build ourselves up a tower. Alright, so one... how many blocks did I have this? Because all this dirt, this is what I want. I want all of this dirt. It's going to be very nice for some production of some scrap. So I have it 2 in from the end. So let's go 2 in from the end over here. We shall be fine. So this is the end. And since this will require less dirt to build up, let's go ahead and just do that. Oh, look who can't match things up properly. There we go, 2 in from the end. There we go. Get our dirt back. Important stuff it is. And now, let's go back over here. Let's get rid of some of this cobble that I have. Just like... And let's go ahead and use our red matter pickaxe. There we go, long shot. Standard. A lot faster. And I actually want this cobblestone back. Okay, looks like I got most of it. Of course I could always, head back to my house and get more cobblestone, but why would I do that? And I'm just going to build out a little bit of a platform. There we go. 1 and 2. Works out pretty nice. I like it. A little off-centered, but let's go ahead and get rid of our redstone torch. And right-click on here. You can see that it makes a red outline. And this is where our quarry is going to mine out. It's going to mine out this whole area all the way down to bedrock. That is right, you heard me. Let's go ahead and place our quarry down. And there we go, we now have that black and yellow tape. Awesome. I'm liking it. Now of course I can go and collect my landmarks, but I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Alright, I'm sorry to say, but yeah. So I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Don't forget my little question in the beginning about 15-minute episodes, but 2 of them a day. I don't know, maybe it might help you guys be more interested in my videos. I don't know, just curious and trying different things. But anyways, I am going to leave you off here. This has been episode... what episode? Episode 28. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope it's entertaining for you. And I hope you join us next time where we'll go ahead and get this quarry up and running. So until then, I will see you. Bye.